All right. It is Friday evening. We finally made it. TGIF. Thank God it is Friday. We actually made it to this day. That means some of you guys got to go to work tomorrow. Got to go to work tomorrow. Shout out to you guys. We got a great show here on Andrea and Andrea's Love Crossing Borders. This is not just another episode. This is going to be a public service announcement, gentlemen. This is going to be a public service announcement. We got 22 people in the building. Click that like button. We like you. Make sure you like us too. We got a long one for you tonight. You know, you click that like button, what's going to happen?
Oprah coming next. Once I establish this as a place of truth. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oprah is coming next once we establish this as a place of truth. So we got our good music going on. I'll get started with the shout outs. Today's topic is about mental health among passport bros. There's a sister who's a YouTuber. I'm going to be dropping her channel. Remember Friday Night Drinking Hand? We're going to talk about that in a second. But there's a sister that is going to be going viral real soon. So I kind of grabbed her video and her story before it really took off. How she met a passport bro, or a so-called passport bro, while she was in Miami, and the drama that unfolded. Yeah, we got to talk about this. There are some mental issues that we need to discuss among the passport bros, especially how many of us talk about and treat women back home in the United States. It's one thing for us to crack jokes and have fun and talk about, the statistics of the women in the States and the statistics about that. And we could talk about Kevin Samuels' stats. But then when these cameras go off, that's when the real world takes place, gentlemen. That's when the real world takes place. And for some of us, when these cameras go off, we cannot handle the real world. This episode is dedicated to mental health among travelers, expats, male digital nomads, as well as the passport bro movement. We're going to watch this sister's video, hear her story. You know it's Friday night. You know you got to have a drink in your hand. Tonight I'm doing a beer. Tonight I'm doing Heineken's. I'm doing it, bruh. I was going to do a stronger drink, but I kid you not, I want to be alert for this one. This is one, if you got enough time, you want to go somewhere and make you a sandwich, get you some chips, get some popcorn ready, because I'm telling you, this one is a every time you turn the corner, this is going to be something more dramatic when it comes to this passport bro. And a lot of it, what he does, he blames his issues with women in the United States on what's going on with his dating situation in Colombia. I'll say that again. This situation was a young lady who met a brother. She really liked the brother. I'll say that several times throughout the show. She really liked the guy that she met. He was a passport bro. He was a traveler. She had no problem with that. But how he behaved when he got back to the States is a warning to many of us. Do not be an idiot when it comes to how you treat women back in the United States after you get done or as you're traveling to a lot of countries. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. One of the things that's making the passport bro movement look bad over the past year or two is the fact that many women in the States are saying that passport bros come back from other countries and are disrespectful. It's one thing to not want to date the ladies back in the States, cool. Or you just look like me, you put everybody in the friend zone, cool. But it's another thing to just go back to the States and comparative shop and say, well, I went to Brazil and the Brazilian women like this. I went to Colombia or I went to Thailand. It doesn't matter where you've gone to. We cannot go realize when you go back to the States, those are still our sisters. But I'm not going to ramble too much. I'm going to let the video speak for itself for the most part. Shout out to my man Love W with the $10 super chat, showing the love right out the gate. Thank you guys for all your contributions, all your donations this evening, whether it be Cash App, whether it be super chat, or whether joining the Patreon or becoming a member. All of that is at the top of the chat for you to be a part of, as well as the Passport Bro movement. We got 33 people in the building. Click that like button. We like you. Make sure you like us too. Once again, it's going to be a good one. Let me go back up and give these guys the shout out, such as my man Victory in the building. What's up, everyone? Shout out to Victory being here. Looking forward to this one. Blessings to all. So guys, don't have me drinking here by myself. Like I said, tonight for me, I'm doing some beer. So several times you might see me stand up, go get another Heineken, and come back and watch this video with you. Cause this is a crazy one, bruh. This is one of those where you just kind of like shake your head at the mental instability that this brother has, and the attack, the verbal abuse that he gives this sister. Shout out to you. Shout out to Love W once again. What up, Doe Dre? I'm 313 boys at it again. Charles says, guys, I confess, I'm a toxic passport bro. It was me, Austin. It was me all along. You stupid. Vince McMahon. Just jokes. Let me get back to work. Drink of the day, water, and Squincher. I don't know what that is. Electrolytes. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to you. Shout out to Don being here as well in the building. Shout out to you being here in the building. He say, what up, y'all? He say, high quality H2O in hand. I see somebody's got me not drinking by myself tonight. Shout out to you. I'm glad, brother. My man DMR is in the building. He say, Andre, I'm watching from Boca Chica, Dominican Republic, Republica Dominica. Shout out to you guys out there in Dominican Republic, man. We love DR. We love DR. That's one of our favorite locations that we've gone to. Chalupa in the building of the 71, Mr. 71 himself. He said got to work in the morning. He said uno cervezas. Oh, he's got the cervezas, then agua. So he's got the beer and a little bit of water. Shout out to you. My boy NB 90 in the building. Buenas noches. Good evening to you as well. ¿Cómo está? ¿Y bien o no? He's asking a question. Oh, ¿cómo estás? That's what he says. I'm doing great, brother. I'm doing great. You know, we finally got the move in, so all of that is done. So we don't have to move any more furniture. All the furniture is here. Everything is settled. So we're doing pretty good. Shout out to my man Timothy Bright in the building. Shout out to Timothy being here. Welch's Juice will never let you down. I see I'm not drinking alone on Friday night. Munchie T in the building. He said, Andre, do some of these foods know 84% of kids in Colombia are born to single mothers? This is true. I actually looked at that stat again earlier this week. You're absolutely correct. Now, mind you, gentlemen, just because 84% of Colombian women who are mothers are 84%. Now, remember, in the States, it's like 75% anyway. But here's the kicker. That doesn't mean 84% of Colombian women got kids. You know how I always try to tell y'all try to tell me that everybody got a kid in Colombia. That's not true. I know several women in Colombia that do not have any children that are some good quality women. But those that do have kids, 84% are outside of wedlock. Now, why is that so high in Colombia? There's a reason behind that. Because Colombia is a common law country. I'll say that again. Colombia is a common law country, meaning that if you are living with somebody for 2 years, you're confessing and you're walking around as if you're married, In Colombia, you might as well be married. In other words, she gets all the rights of a wife without having the official title. He gets all the rights of a husband without having all the official title. So a lot of times they kind of like shack up instead of just officially getting married. It's not like in the States with that 75%. Ain't nobody want to be with them. No. Here in Colombia, a lot of times in other words, the dad is still in the picture in the household. It's just not on paper. So technically, the mother is still a single mom because they aren't officially married by the state or by the country, in other words. So that's why Colombian single mothers are so high. So do realize you got to put a large percentage of women in that pool of common law. And they'll walk around here with the ring on and everything as if they married for real, for real. Shout out to my man, David. Apologies for the lateness. No problem, brother. You're right on cue. Right on cue. I'm not going to take too long, guys, with the intros because I want to really get started with this video and this sister's testimony, man. And I'm going to drop the link to her channel so we can support her as well. My man, Jay Anderson, the great of the Anderson family. Shout out to you being here. Salute to the chat because chat lives matters. Andre and Andrea of Love Crossing Borders. Global homies in the building as well. Shout out to you being here. Up on the Clouds is in the building. He says stopping by to show love. Man, that's all we want, man. We just want to show love, support for each other, especially as gentlemen who are of the passport movement. Tonight's cologne is, let's see what we got tonight that I'm rocking tonight. I got L, man, I know the title too. Idiot. Elom, I think it's Elom Ideal. It's Ideal. That's what I thought it was. Elom, yes, I got it right. Elom Ideal. That's the cologne that I'm wearing tonight. Hope you guys can see that title. Let me see if I push that a little closer. There we go. That's the cologne I'm rocking tonight. It is a citrus cologne, grapefruit, orange peels, lime, great for the summer, great for the summer. It is a very, very masculine cologne. Their whole collection. L'Homme Ideal. I got it. L'Homme Ideal. I said L'Homme. It's L'Homme Ideal. And they have like 6 or 7 of them. And these are about $100, $150 a piece. But I'm telling you, man, if these are the ones that you want to get for yourself for your birthday or have somebody else get you for your birthday. These are the ones that I've had this one probably 2 years, and you can tell I put a nice little dent in this one. This is a really good citrus cologne. Who in tarnations allowed Chet in Effect to be in the house? Shout out to Chet.
It feels so lovely to be here tonight.
Feels so lovely to be here with Chet in Effect.
Everyone's so lovely. And while you're in the clapping mood, I'd like to give a big round of applause to my band, Sexual Chocolate.
Shout out to that brother being here.
Sexual Chocolate. They play so fast.
Oh, yeah, this is a good one. This is a good one we got tonight. And we got our brother in the building, Black Nubian, the Canadian boys.
He said, Canada.
Oh, Canada is in the building. Once again, shout out to man David in the building, representing, always showing some love, always showing appreciation. Shout out to you. And my boy Victory says he said, I got my drink in hand because we all know it's Friday night, drink in hand. Don't have your boy drinking alone. I'm drinking Heineken's just for you guys to come in. So I'll be going in and out from here to the refrigerator to get a cold one. Shout out to you guys. He said, I'm drinking chocolate protein. Yes, sir. He said, Ashwanaga. Oh, yeah, I got me on that one. Ashwanaga. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Green superfood powder blend smoothie. See what I'm saying? Yeah, yes, sir. We got to have our elixir.
Trigger City, let's get it.
And shout out to them Tampa boys, Trigger City. Let's get it. Yeah, it is. It's a really good smell too. It really is. Shout out to my man Timothy in the building. And shout out to all 55 of you guys that have clicked the like button. Appreciate you guys. My man Faulty just snuck up on us from out of nowhere. Give that man the applause. He say toxic passport bros. Another way of saying Pookie and Nook. True. Pookie and Nook Nook who mess it up for the rest of us. They get what they get. Let's get ready to get started with this video. I'm not going to hold this up. I'm actually going to turn the music down, I'm going to change the music. I'm going to make a shout out to my man Black Empowerment in the building with the sweet tea. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to you. Let me change the music. Let's make it a little bit more smoother, and I'm going to bring it down a little bit because I want us to hear everything that this sister has to say. Because I'm telling you, this is a good one, man. This is a nail biter. You look like what? As soon as you think you heard crazy, then you really hear this sister coming with receipts on top of receipts on top of receipts. So when it first starts, you'll sit back and say, well, that's only one side of the story. She's just telling her side. Oh no, au contraire, my friends. She tells and brings receipts from his side. So let's get started with the video. Shout out to this sister once again. Let me pull it up. There we go. Move me on out the way. Move me on out the way. Beat it, Dre. Just beat it, beat it. Poor man 313 in the building, Detroit boys.
You better back the fuck up out my face, goddammit. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. Don't play with me.
Don't play with that, man. He from the 313. You know how they act. You know how they get. Let's get ready to get started with this video. But before we do, let me pull this sister's channel up real quick. Her name is Just Jaylene. Just Jaylene. I'm going to drop the link to her channel. Give me a second, guys. I'm pulling up her channel real quick, and then I'm going to drop the link and we can get started with the video. Because I really want her to get credit for everything that she's put forth. And she's a nice sister. Let's put it out there. She's really a nice sister, man. All right, there we go. So make sure you guys subscribe to the sister's channel. She's at 41,000 subscribers, so she's been at it for a minute, and she's decided to become a passport sis. Her latest video that she dropped a few hours ago, she said, I decided to become a digital nomad. I'm going to travel. I'm not going to deal with these men in the States. I'm just going to travel and focus on my business, and I'm not mad at her. Shout out to her. We got 62 in the building. Click that like button, gentlemen. Let's get started with this video.
Y'all, when I tell you, trigger warning, there is going to be some wild things said and discussed in this video, because what I'm about to tell y'all about is literally mind-blowing. Like, I know they said the dating pool got a little bit of pee in it. Baby, this is acid. This is acid in the pool, okay? Run. Before I get into the story, I just want to say I've already contacted the police. I just feel like I need to tell this publicly because I do feel concerned for my safety, and this person clearly wants attention, so I'm gonna give them the attention that they're so desperately looking for.
So now the sister's already said that she's contacted the police, and it's on that level, guys. It really is.
2 weeks ago, I went on a date with a man named Jerome King. Jerome messaged me on social media. I'm assuming that he's followed me for a while. I did not become aware of him until he messaged me a couple of weeks ago. He asked to take me on a date. Me being newly single, you know, clearly unadjusted to what's out here in the world. But I decided, sure, why not? I know that I have a large social media following. I'm not the type of person that's super caught up in that, but I forget that not everybody feels that way, and not everybody recognizes that social media is just a number and people are just people. Jerome suggested that we go to Nikki Beach or Komodo, which if you're not from Miami or familiar with, both of those are really nice restaurants. Nikki Beach I was already familiar with, Komodo I was not. So we initially decided to go to Nikki Beach. But
okay, before she goes any further, let's lay the foundation. Brother who went to Medellin or Cartagena, his name is Jerome King. So if you guys come across some dude named Jerome King, you might want to avoid this dude. She's putting it out there. I'm putting it out there. Jerome, bruh, you in the wrong partner for this one. You wrong for this one, partner. So if you come down to Cali, bruh, miss me. Please, Jerome, miss me. You can talk about me when the cameras are off. I don't care, but miss me, brother. And she said that she's from Miami. She met the brother online. She had just, you know, she was in a long-term relationship. she's just getting back in the dating arena. She said the dating arena is brand new to her the way that it is now. Like if I was to go back into the dating world, I wouldn't be able to recognize it in the States either. So now they're about to go on the date. So I'm going to shut up.
It rained that day, so we changed our plans and decided to go to Komodo. Once we got to Komodo, you know, overall, I would say I had a decent time.
Shout out to Andrea.
There were some things that happened that I was a little concerned about, but at the end of the day, it's a first date, so it's not like I'm going to be like super picky about these things. You know, I feel like we're just supposed to be getting to know each other, having some fun, enjoying each other's company. And for the most part, I did enjoy his company the first time that we hung out. After we finished eating at Komodo's, he suggested that we go to a bar around the corner. So we did. I told him that it had to be fast because the ballet was going to end and I had my car in ballet. He said it was going to be fast. We end up going to the bar. You know, while we're at the bar, he's saying some things to me, you know, that indicate to me that he's very interested in me, such as, you know, he wants to give me 3 kids and like he's, you know, just a lot. He did try to kiss me and I politely turned to the side of my cheek because, you know, I'm just a lady. I'm a Southern Belle. You feel me? Like I come from a different era, cut from a different cloth. I'm a grown woman. You feel me? Like, so I just feel like, you know, let's take things slow. Let's like navigate at a pace that makes sense. You know, I'm not trying to rush into anything. And I expressed all these things to him. I told him, you know, please just respect me as a lady. You know, we'll get there eventually if we do continue to talk to each other, but let's just take it slow. He seemed
Okay, before she goes any further, let's go further with the foundation. They meet up at the restaurant. They're sitting at the bar waiting for their table. They're having a few drinks. He's being flirtatious. She says she likes it. He's showing interest. But red flag, he starts to try to kiss her before they even have a meal. Like they have been talking to each other 10, 15 minutes. I'm just guesstimating. And he's trying to go in for the kiss. And so she's like, no, I'm old school. You know, we just meeting. I don't even barely know your name, but you know, let's take it slow. And I have to agree with her in regards to that. They haven't even eaten it at all. Haven't had a real conversation yet. And he's trying to move in for the kiss. Let her continue.
Like he was okay with that, even though he did try more times throughout the night. Anyway, so after we leave the bar, we go to get my car out of valet. He kindly pays for the valet, and then he asked me, could I take him home? So since he had just paid for the valet, he paid for the date, you know, I didn't see any problem with taking him home. So I decided to take him home. It was my birthday, so when we get there, he's like inviting me up to come for a little bit. I'm really apprehensive about it because I didn't want to give the wrong impression by going up to his apartment, but he really wasn't really trying to take no for an answer. And I was just like, okay, you know what? I can come up for a little bit. So I go up to his apartment. We hang out for a little bit. But when I tell y'all, it was like literally so brief and so chill. He had a nice view of the city. So we kind of like was on the balcony. We was chilling, whatever. I want to reiterate that there was literally no sexual conduct between me and him. There was not even like a kiss on the lips. There was not any of that. Like, it was cool though. We had good vibes. Both of us seemed to enjoy each other's company. When I left, everything seemed to be good. It is what it is. Now let's go ahead and get into these messages because this is where I need to like pick y'all up and get y'all in the speed. Because when I tell y'all, just hold on, this is gonna take a turn for more than the worst. After the day, he's texting me. He's telling me that he feels very blessed and lucky that he got the opportunity to meet me, that he respects me, he wants to support me in my life. And then he told me happy birthday the next day. So when I woke up, I told him good morning, thank you. We had took pictures that night. Like it was like a real goofy fun time or whatever. But the pictures came out bad and he was like, I should have put the flash on. So I was just like, at least we got them for memories. He was like, yeah, I love them. I can't wait to see you again soon. And I told him I'm excited to see you again too. So after this, he went on a vacation for like a week and some change. You know, I knew he was going on the vacation. And so I didn't really reach out because I knew that he was on the vacation. Also, I just feel like if you're interested in a woman as a man, like the man is the pursuer, you feel me? So even though we did have a decent first date, I'm not going to like exert a lot of energy into chasing you as a man because that's just like not who I am naturally, you feel me? So I don't really reach out while he's away. But while we were at our first date, he was saying that he was already planning our second date. Like we were supposed to go on a date the Saturday that he got back. He got back on a Friday, which was yesterday.
So before she goes any further, she's laid the foundation of, listen, first date went great. I'm excited. He's excited. But he so happened to tells her, I have a trip. This is not his woman. Now, remember, I'm laying the foundation too. This is not his woman. They've met online. She likes the person that she met. He seemed to like the person in her that he's met. So both of them like each other. She said, since I'm not his, I'm not going to fuss about him going on his vacation. He had already had that plan, and he's already made a plan for the second date. Now I can hear you guys, but wait, but wait, there's more.
So literally before this man left, he was like, don't go to Nikki Beach until I get back so we can go together the Saturday after I get back. These were his words that came out of his mouth. So Friday, I texted him and said, safe travels today. Literally, that was the first time we had spoken since our date. Super chill. Yeah. He responds back. He's like, thanks, boo. I don't respond to that. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't feel no type of way or anything. I just didn't see any reason to respond. He texts me again and he says, let's chill when I get back. So I asked him, are we still on for Nikki Beach tomorrow? He says, yes. I said, yay, I'm excited. He says, me too. I miss you. Now, at this point, this is when everything goes fucking left. One thing about me, like, I like to be very genuine in dating. You feel me? I feel like a lot of people try to love bomb. They try to like gaslight each other into a relationship, into a situationship. And I'm just not with that. Like, I'm all about like genuine honesty, transparency, etc. And the reason I say that is because I'm like, okay, you don't really miss me because you've been on vacation for a week and a half and I haven't heard from you. Like, you know, even us talking right now was because I hit you up and said safe travels. You feel me? Now, I didn't take that as that he was not interested in me. Like, I didn't feel that way at all. I just felt like, I mean, you don't really miss me because if you miss me, you would have reached out. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. I feel like you shouldn't miss me. It doesn't matter. Like, we only went on one date. I don't really care, you know? But what I do care about is just being like genuine. You know what I'm saying? Just being straightforward. We don't have to like love bomb each other into something that is not. So I say all that to say that at the time I didn't respond because I really didn't know how to respond to that message without being inauthentic. So he texts me today and is like, hey. I tell him, hey, sorry I didn't get back to you yesterday. I was working last night. Now, honestly, I wanted us to have the conversation about the I miss you thing in person because I felt like communicating through text, it can get a little tricky. But he responded back, K, which let me know that he felt some type of way about the fact that I didn't respond yesterday. So I was like, okay, you know what? I guess we just should have the conversation now. Get it over with. It's no big deal. So I text him back. I say, also, I didn't really know how to respond to your message since I hadn't heard from you in a while. That apparently was the worst thing that I could have ever said. So let me let y'all know now, it's going to be a lot of text messages, a lot of audio messages, a lot of things coming after this. So he responds and says, you don't know how to respond? What message? American women so crazy. I took you to...
Pause. American women, so crazy. There are those of us that have the maturity to differentiate between the fact that, yes, there's some difference between women in North America and South America. Got you. There is some masculinity that's floating around and being feminine in the United States is the in thing. Understood. But when we go back to the United States, guys, all that comparative shopping that we do towards our sisters in the States, in other words, if you are so caught up with women in Southeast Asia, cool, nothing wrong with that. But don't take it out on the sisters in the States. Y'all ain't no good. Y'all too big. Y'all too this and that. No woman in the States could ever say Andre went back. Each time I went back to the States and I'll talk down at or belittled the women back in the States. If you don't want to deal with women back in the States, just keep your mouth shut and keep it pushing. If you like South American women, so be it. There's nothing wrong with that. But to go back and belittle women in the States, you women in the States are so crazy. Well, there's some crazy women in Colombia too, and some good women in Colombia. There's some crazy women in Brazil, because I hear that all the time. Guys say Brazilian women are nice and beautiful and sexy, but boy, they can be possessive to a fault. So everywhere you go, there's something that's a give or take. Now, for the guys in the comment section that says, well, I don't believe her story. Just hang around long enough. She's going to bring receipts and a half. And then I want to hear what y'all have to say after she bring the receipts. Sometimes we sit back and we're so defensive as men. I don't la 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 la. I don't hear her. I don't hear no. Sometimes we have shows and episodes that are public service announcements. We need to sit back and analyze the fact that there are some of us brothers that got passports that do have mental issues. I'm not coming at the brother who's Jerome. I forget I think his name was Jerome, that she was dating, and she sounds like she was really interested in the guy. But it's going to go left, and I mean it's going to go far left. So we know that these incidences happen to women in the States that don't even travel, or with men that don't even travel, in other words. But we have to come to a conclusion. Not every brother with a passport is mentally stable, such as the white boy that just got 42 years here in Colombia for what he did to that Colombian DJ, such as the ex-military. Some of y'all think we forgot. Check in effect. Check it out. Do we not all remember a couple years ago in DR when the Jamaican dude who was ex-American military deleted that one girl and walking out with the body in the hotel lobby? Some of y'all forgot. Some of you guys went around during that time period. This was like 3 or 4 years ago. Brother deleted a girl in DR, walking through the hotel lobby on camera, body in hand. Everybody that has a passport is not mentally stable. Do not think I think that everybody in the chat is we all good. You telling me everybody in Austin Holloman's chat is all good? Everybody in Love Crossing Borders, all good. Everybody that's ever been in a Taylor Made Dreams chat has always been all good folk. Everybody on Razor Ray's chat, always good guys. Ain't no mental problems. That's not true. That's why I'm doing this particular video, to let us men know, listen, don't be attacking the sisters when you go back to the States. Go back to the States, enjoy your life, get your money up, and then leave. But all that talking down at sisters and belittling sisters, we don't need to be doing all that. Number 2, some of us need therapy. I'm not the only one that had to go to therapy. Some of you other brothers have gone to therapy too, but there are more of us that need to go to therapy also. Number 3, some of us need to let the past go. I'm going to say this again. Some of you dudes, the only reason you became passport bros, because I want to travel? Nope. Because I want to eat new cuisines? Nope. Let's be real. Some of y'all became passport bros because you got hurt in the States and you ain't never got over that pain. And you think the women in Thailand gonna help you get over that pain of that divorce or that breakup or the fact that she cheated or the fact that she didn't even want you. And now you want to get with another chick in another country and you want to like use women in other countries as substitute teachers for the pain that you still going through, bruh. Now, this may not be a lot of us, but there are enough of us who need to let some shit go. Let it go. Whatever happened to you by a woman in the United States, it happened. She divorced and took my money. You can't get the money back, player. She took my kids away. Well, until the kids get grown, she got the rights to the kids. Man, I'm paying $3,000 a month in child support. Well, you got 5 more years to pay. None of it's going to change. So the only thing that needs to change in this scenario is us as men. Let me put it like this. There are brothers that are passport bros and expats and travelers. I don't fuck with you in the States, and I damn sure don't fuck with you outside the United States. Some of y'all ain't mentally right to walk the streets in the States. That's why you will never run across me in the States, even if none of us ever travel and I stayed in the States the whole time. You don't run in my circle and I don't run in your circle, because you run in the circle of unstable men that got some pain they haven't worked on. I don't run in circles of men that walk around with pain year in, year out, day in, day out. And I don't run in the circle of men that blame everything on the white man. Oh, yeah. If you one of those brothers that everything in your life that go wrong is because of the white man, oh, no, I don't hang with you. No, not in real life. Not cameras off. I don't fuck with you. And I don't care if you don't fuck with me. The reason why a lot of dudes don't fuck with me, because I'm a lot of times I say, well, Andre, if you live their life, I wouldn't fuck with you either, Andre. You too positive. If you were living their lives, Andre, I wouldn't fuck with you either. You too positive of a brother. And a lot of us brothers like to be around negative. Misery loves company. So let's hear this sister out. Because a lot of guys don't want to hear what this sister has to say, because she's talking about a dude that's like you, or somebody that you know that's like that. That's an uncle or father or cousin or one of your partners that a woman can't say no to him without him snapping the fuck off. Dudes like this dude makes women have to give fake phone numbers. Now I see why the fake phone numbers existed. Because dudes do not know how to take no for an answer and just walk the fuck on to the next woman. And so women will lie, give you a fake number just so you can get the hell on. Reason, once again, that I'm talking about this topic tonight, I want us to go to other countries and really enjoy it. And I don't want to see nobody else get locked up. I don't want to hear about us getting, remember what I mentioned in the couple of episodes before? Colombia has turned away last year 5,600 men from coming into the country. It's 5,600 dudes that thought they were going to come into Colombia and have a good time. And they were on that list of angels wish list of individuals that mess with little kids. And Colombia said, you might as well turn your happiness right back around. You're not coming in this country. Mentally unstable mother. Colombia and other countries are not playing. If your mind is not right, they will lock you up or they will not let you into the country. And that's why I'm trying to give you guys a heads up tonight. So let's be serious with what this sister is saying. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Shout out to you brothers in the comment section. I appreciate your comments. I really do. Shout out to my man Will Thrill with the $5. He said, greeting Andre and Andrea in chat. Chat lives matters. Surely won't make the whole show, but it's going to be an awesome one. Shout out to you guys. He said, I'll catch the replay. Let me shut up and let me get you guys back to the video.
To a nice ass restaurant and you saying you don't know how to respond, but you responded with Nikki Beach. That means you're not really interested. I said that got really aggressive out of nowhere, because what do you mean American women? Like, where did all of this fresh and fit talk come from? Okay, you said that you missed me, but I haven't heard from you the entire time you were gone, so I didn't know how to respond. Women. I had a great time before and I was looking forward to getting to know more about you, but I'm definitely not interested in this behavior, because once you start saying certain keywords, certain little terms, that lets me know what you be watching, what you be on. And honestly, there were some signs and I ignored them. I'm not going to lie to y'all. But
pause. Let's be honest. She's low-hanging fruit and he got frustrated. How the fuck you get frustrated on the first date? That's what I'm saying about you dudes. Could anybody in the chat explain to me how the fuck you can get frustrated with the female after one date? What you frustrated of? No, you put it in the comments. Let me hear it. How the fuck you, man, are y'all that weak? Please tell me, brothers. Are y'all just a bunch of weak brothers? And I'm not talking to everybody, but I'm talking about the brother that put the comment in there. Are you that fucking weak? You do not need to have a passport. Take your shit and put it right up in your closet. There is no fucking way you talking about she's a low-hanging fruit. You don't know her. She's not an unattractive sister. She might be thick, but a lot of brothers like thicker sisters. So I give her that grace. She's not my type because I don't like them that thick. But there are brothers out there that are attractive to women. And no matter what country, they like thick women. In DR, there's some dudes down here that come to Colombia and they dating thick chicks. She's not an unattractive woman. She's articulate. She's not being ghetto-fied. Girl, look at this happened to me. She wasn't doing all of that. None of that. I just said, give the sister a chance. And you want to call this sister who you don't know, she's low-hanging fruit. When I just said, brothers, we got to stop comparative shopping women in the States compared. Yes, we all know 70% of women in the United States are considered overweight or obese, no matter what race. But that doesn't mean that a bunch of you men ain't out there fat than a motherfucker too. Right? So let's be honest. In all sincerity, he said, let's be honest. She's low-hanging fruit based on what? And he got frustrated. She's running to social media. She just was in a breakup. So if you weren't here at the beginning of the video, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Now, I'm not trying to be defensive on the sisters and defend the sisterhood, but we are men, creatures of logic. We know how to take things and put it in the equation and put everything in its proper box. So for us to be emotional as men right now, stop it. She's running to social media for sympathy and public opinion. No, she ain't. She's got a YouTube channel of 41,000 people. Long before this popped off, she was already doing her YouTube. She's got a large following, like she already said, I've got a large following on social media. I already looked up her Instagram, large following. Looked up her TikTok, large following. Her YouTube channel, 41,000. And she already said in the beginning of the video, the only reason I'm telling this, so if anything ever happens to me, y'all know the whole story. Can I be honest with some of y'all before we go back to the video? Like I said earlier, and I said this a couple times, if y'all think I'm stupid enough to think that it's not some of you domestic violence brothers trying to sneak into the passport bro movement, some of you domestic violence or verbal violence dudes that's out there trying to be expats and be all buddy with us and have beers in DR and sit up there and do shots with us in Colombia, you think that I'm stupid enough to believe that ain't none of you motherfuckers ain't never put your hands on nobody, on nobody's daughter, on nobody's mama. I would say 99% of us, but it's always that 1% of motherfuckers that always luring up in our circles. All of us good dudes, so they try to hide in our circles and act like they one of us, knowing that you're the most dangerous motherfucker on 2 feet. You think that I believe that many guys hadn't put your hands on some pay-for-play chick? Do you actually think that I'm supposed to be Tom Tucker, that dumb motherfucker that actually believes that some dudes that watch our YouTube channels, whether it be Austin or Checking Effect or anybody's, Angry Man's, that you ain't went to another country and put your damn hands on a woman that was pay for play in Cartagena or in DR or in Thailand? Ain't none of you motherfuckers ever with your evil asses. The Jamaican dude that I just told y'all about that was ex-US military that deleted the girl in DR a couple years ago. She was a pay for play and he deleted her. She was a one-night pay for play. He deleted her. What is it that a pay-for-play chick can do if she ain't drugged you or nothing? What does she do to you to where you delete her? Not kick her out your spot, not take your money back, delete her. So if y'all think I'm stupid enough to believe, and you think that these other brothers in the chat are stupid enough to believe that some of y'all brothers on that domestic violence bullshit in the States, and you try to take that same behavior to another country, come on down to Colombia with it. You're going to end up just like that white boy with them 42 years for deleting that young lady in Bogota. I'm trying to hook y'all up, and y'all acting like little ass boys. Sit back, listen to what the sister has to say, keep our mouths shut, pull out a damn pen, and for once in our grown ass lives, men, let's learn something. This sister is trying to show us, listen, this is one of y'all boys, one of y'all travelers. This is one of y'all partners. This wasn't months ago. This was over the last couple of days. This took place. He was just in Medellin with you Medellin motherfuckers. He was just in Cartagena with y'all Cartagena asses. And when he tells more of the story, oh yeah, she got his receipts. You'll know, yeah, he had to be in Medellin to be able to pull that off. Oh yeah, he was in Cartagena to do that. That wasn't Cali. No, he couldn't do that in Bogota. Damn. Let's finish off this statement with the sister. Let me finish off. Let me go to the Uriah. Shout out my favorite Bible name in the building. Shout out to Uriah. Salute to you, Dre. Everyone in the chat. He said, "Go fix your crazy before you leave, before you travel." That's a good way of putting it. Go fix your crazy. I fixed my crazy. I did, man. You think I didn't go to therapy? You think I just be saying that shit to be saying it? My college, okay, smart ass. My college had a part of its medical insurance policy. Your first 5 therapy sessions were free. After that, it was, you just paid a deductible towards it. And I just so happened to read it. I was like, let me go and get myself checked out, see some shit, and realize I'm living in Tampa. I'm making good money. I showed you guys my house. I showed you guys my vehicles and everything. I'm making great money. I got all the beautiful ladies, no problem. But even me, before I moved to Colombia, I knew, get myself checked out, make sure ain't no crazy up in here that I don't know about, because I don't need no crazy coming out once I leave the United States, no matter what country I move to. I'll say that again. Even if you feel everything is good, if your insurance company that you pay for every week out of your paycheck anyway, if they say, hey, you get so many sessions for free, take advantage of them. It might be some crazy in you that you don't know nothing about. That you know nothing about. So don't act like we all got it all together. Shout out to you. He said, make sure you hit that like button and support the channel. Thank you very much, guys, for your Cash App, your Super Chats. And I'm not trying to come at any particular person, but what I'm saying is, guys, we got to be on point. He said, I get you, though. He said, I don't know the full story. No disrespect. I'm not trying to disrespect you, if not. Really not, brother. And I know a lot of women coming out. We all in the chat are not naive to realize. We all realize that it's a bunch of women out there that's selling false stories and false narratives, especially about us brothers. So we always got to be on guard when it comes to how people say certain things about us. And when I first heard her story, the first thing came to my mind, if not, was this. Yeah, every story got 2 sides. Soon as I'm listening to her talk, every story she just telling her side of the story. But then she brought his receipts. I couldn't deny it anymore. When she brought, you're gonna hear it. When she bring his receipt, you're gonna be like, what's wrong with this dude? This dude sound like a serial deleter, dog. Wait till you get to it. Y'all gonna be like, this dude crazy, like crazy for real, with a passport. All up in y'all face in DR, all up in y'all face in Medellin, kiki cat laughing with y'all in Colombia. Oh yeah, we going to this brothel together. These my boys, and this month crazy. And there's other dudes that's crazy that's a part of y'all circles. That's why I'm doing this video. It's not about her. I'm doing this video to warn us. Everybody can't be in your face. Everybody that got a passport ain't your partner. I'll say that one again. Everybody that's got a passport is not your friend, brother. He may be smiling. You might be happy for him for making the Cartagena. You keep on keeping them dudes in your face. Kiki cat. And that motherfucker is cray. Shout out to you once again, brother. If not, let's go back to her story. Like I said, I don't want to talk too much.
We're taking it too far. But baby, little did I know, Jerome was just getting started. Okay, he was just getting started with me. He responds, "You're not interested in me at all. I have not heard from you either. You could have texted me too. It goes both ways. I feel like you just want me for a free meal. I'm not interested in that behavior. I want someone to have fun with without having to spend a bunch of money every time." And then she says she's not interested. So I say, I was the one who texted you safe travels and started the whole conversation. You suggested both the restaurant and Nikki Beach, not me. And the first time I don't respond, you insult me. I'm sorry that you clearly had negative experiences in the past, and I hope that you find what you're looking for. And at this point, I feel like this is a nice, even break because I can already see the road this is going. So I just decided to kindly invite him to the block party in my phone and let that be that. But he said, "No, ma'am. No, ma'am, I'm not done with you, okay?"
So she said she invited him to the block party in her phone, and he said, we ain't doing that. You can't just block me. Wait till you see how many times this crazy mother, your Medellin partner. Oh, we gonna take an L on this one today, passport bros. We taking this L. Rock that L and hold it. All you expats, all you travelers with passports. He's not a passport bro. He's a traveler with all you Medis. Oh, you gonna take a loss on this one, Medis. All you dudes in Medellin, you take your L a day. Got dudes all up in your face smiling, and then go back in the States and come to find out that they crazy than a mother. Oh, ride that L today, passport bros. Ride that L today. 99% of the time, I'll be like, nah, there ain't no passport bro. This time we gonna ride it out as if he was one. There's no validation that if he is a passport bro one or not. But today we're going to ride it out as if he's one, because he'll be in y'all face in Medellin, kiki cat, laughing, sharing drinks, throwing pesos up in the air. And he's not the only one. That's the other point that I'm making tonight. I know he ain't the only crazy motherfucker with a passport. That's in your face, brothers. That's in your face. 4 of y'all get off the plane. 2 of y'all. I got a book that I'm writing right now. It's called The Last Night in Medellin. Kid you not, I've been working on it for like the last 6 months. The Last Night in Medellin. It's about a dude that get robbed, drugged. About a dude that get deleted and drugged, didn't even get robbed. And he was with his boys. It's a murder mystery. While they spent the whole night chasing the women that were the pay for play, they finally catch up with them. It's 4 dudes. The story is about 4 dudes. One get drugs and gets deleted. His friends spend the whole night looking around. One of the friends say, I've been here the whole night. I got a flight leaving out. He leaves out. So it's only 2 brothers left to travel around Medellin to finally find these women. It's fictional. They finally find the women. The women tells the whole story of what went on and how their friend ended up getting drugged and deleted. And you know who did it? The one that just got on the plane. the friend that just got on the plane, and then you find out family have been calling the other two all night long. Did y'all know y'all boy that y'all in Medellin with got warrants out for his arrest in the state for mass deletions? It's called The Last Night in Medellin. It's about us brothers who got passports that trust brothers who got passports. We falsely trust brothers who got passports just because they got passports. And that's what the story is about. And I wanted to put the plot twist on there because as soon as he got drugged and the one friend died, everybody assumed it was the girls that he was with. And come to find out, when they finally caught the girls, it was the one friend that had to leave and fly back to the States early. The one who had been running around acting as if he didn't know anything and told his boys about 6 o'clock in the morning, well, fellas, I can't keep looking. I got to leave. My flight leave out in an hour. So the other partner said, you know what? You go ahead. We'll stay here and keep looking for the ladies. And the ladies tell a whole story of how he was the one that drugged their friend that died. And he didn't even fly back to the States. He knew he had. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Yeah, the router tells the story. Yes, it does. The router tells. All right, let's pull back up. And get back on.
When I tell you, trigger warning, there is going to be some wild things said. Right now was because I hit you up and said safe travels. You feel me? That apparently was the worst thing that I could have ever said. So let me let y'all know now, it's going to be a lot of text messages, a lot of audio. Honestly, there were some signs. There were some signs and I ignored them. I'm not going to lie to y'all, but we're taking it too far. But baby, little did I know, Jerome was just getting started. Okay, he was just getting started with me. He responds, "You're not interested in me at all. I have not heard from you either. You could have texted me too. It goes both ways. I feel like you just want me for a free meal. I'm not interested in that behavior. I want someone to have fun with without having to spend a bunch of money every time." And then she says she's not interested. So I say, I was the one who texted you safe travels and started the whole conversation. Bad. You suggested both the restaurant and Nikki Beach, not me. And the first time I don't respond, you insult me. I'm sorry that you clearly had negative experiences in the past, and I hope that you found what you're looking for. And at this point, I feel like this is a nice, even break because I can already see the road this is going. So I just decided to kindly invite him to the block party in my phone and let that be that. But he said, "No, ma'am. No, ma'am, I'm not done with you, okay?"
So here's the next part.
I literally have goosebumps because I have never dealt with a man like this unhinged before. But let me get into the next set of messages. So once I sent my last message, he started blowing my phone up. And so I just went ahead and blocked him. And then he started reaching out through WhatsApp. These are the WhatsApp messages. "You could at least answer the phone. Hello, you see, video called like 6 times and no answer. But you saying you don't know how to respond. That's a bullshit lie. I said I missed you, which was genuine. Then you saying you don't know how to respond. That means you don't miss me. Of course I'm gonna be annoyed with that. What the fuck? It goes both ways. I literally hit you up to go to Nikki Beach, but you saying you don't know how to respond. That shit kind of bothered me a lot. As if to say you done forgot about everything. Shaking my head. I hate it out here. Every time I try to meet a nice girl, they always use me. I can't wait to move. I always meet gold diggers like it's crazy. And I have money, but I'm not trying to be used. I'm trying to have a good time with somebody."
Let's pause for a second. Once again, on this comparative shopping thing between North America and South America, he says, "Every time I try to meet a nice girl out here." We know that he's talking about, since he's just come back from his vacation, he's talking about his experience between North America and South American women. We know what he's talking about. I hear this all the time. Guys make the mistake and try to, once they come back from their vacation in Colombia, and now they want to look down at sisters in the States. Well, but this is the irony of it. He wants to look down on women in the States, but this psycho at the same time tells her, "I miss you. I want you to miss me too." What's his name? Greg King? What was his name again, guys? Some of you guys put it in the comment section because she mentioned it in the beginning. Let me scroll up and see if I can find it. You guys had his name too. Okay. Shout out to Katie being in the building. Appreciate you, Katie, for being here. I'll be having Katie on the show soon. Shout out to Monk Mode. Now the internet wants to come back. Let's see what we're looking at. I'll switch the router if I need to change it again. Yeah, Jerome King. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Jerome King. That was his name. So if you guys, I kid you not, and I mean this in all sincerity, if you guys come across this guy, Jerome King, while you're in Colombia, man, avoid that dude. Do not be on that, man, it's a chick out there that got a video on you on YouTube. Some people, you need to just keep on walking. You need to just keep on walking, bruh. Yeah, his name should be blacklisted among positive brothers overseas. Absolutely correct. Yeah, that's his real name. That's his real name. She didn't even become fictitious with it. Yeah, IQS, you know some of everybody. So just to let you guys know, man. And this happened last week. I want to say this again. This is not something that happened months ago. This happened last week. So let's continue on with the video.
And bond and connect, and I'll just take her to dinner, and then she says, oh, I don't know how to respond, can you take me to Nikki? Like, do you see where I'm coming from? Right? Am I just some crazy ass guy to you? Shaking my head, LOL, very ridiculous. You don't know how to respond. You don't even give a fuck how I feel. So I say, Jerome, you disrespecting me. We're clearly not in the same place about what we want. We went on one date, and then I did not hear from you for over a week. Yes, I had a great time with you, and I was looking forward to seeing you again. When you said you missed me, it threw me off because I had not heard from you, and I was the one who started the conversation with you, so it did not feel genuine. The way you are responding is making me very uncomfortable because this is not that big of a deal, but the way you're behaving and making assumptions about my character over dates that you suggested is a big deal, and I don't wish to see you again. So he said, you just saying I'm aggressive. I never disrespected you. You're crazy for saying I don't know how to respond. And you're playing this passive aggressive bullshit. You're the one who's aggressive. You don't care about me. If you did, you would answer my calls. You would actually hit me up instead of saying, oh, I don't know how to respond, as if you don't have my number. I swear to God, this is why I don't take Black American women seriously. They don't know how to take care of the man. They just always have their hand out. You don't give a fuck about my feelings. I said I missed you because I
Pause. He's still rambling on about how much he misses her. They're on WhatsApp. She had already blocked them from the regular phone. He does 6 unanswered video calls. I don't know about you guys, but if a woman doesn't answer my video calls after 6 times, that means that this woman just not interested in Andre. If I was single. He says, I don't want to deal with these American Black women. Yet he's saying, you should have just said that you miss me. At least you said, wait a minute, after one date. You see what I'm talking about? Mental instability after one date. It ain't like, have you ever heard that saying by women when they said, I don't know how he would have acted if I would have let him hit? Has some of you guys ever heard that term? He acted crazy now. I don't know how he would have acted if I would have let him hit. He didn't get a kiss. First date. It just, the reason why he spent that type of money, it was her birthday weekend. So he came out of $500 on a date. Trying to impress her on her birthday weekend. She was fresh out of a breakup. She said, she was the one, think about it. She was the one that went to valet. Yes, he paid for the valet. Where was his car? In Miami. Where's his car? She drove him home. And now he's stalking her after one date. After coming back from Colombia with all the gorgeous South American women, you would think that this brother ain't never went nowhere. But here's my point. There are those among us that are so mentally unstable. It doesn't matter if you're in North America, South America, what country. There's some people that just got mental issues that need to be worked on. You know, in other words, fix before you fly. Fix it before you fly. Fix whatever your mental issue is before you get on the next flight out. Let's go back to the video, gentlemen.
Actually meant it, and then you're gonna say you don't know how to respond. Well, fuck you then. You act like I said I love you, and then you said another lie saying sorry you didn't respond. What are you talking about? You literally asked again if we were going to Nikki Beach. Like, why are you lying? Shaking my head. I just can't stand Miami. A bunch of gold digging women, lying ass women. You don't know how to respond. That's basically a slap in my face. I should have never took you out to the restaurant. I don't hear you saying, oh yeah, I had such a good time, thanks for taking me out on my birthday, which I did say. Instead you say, oh, I don't know how to respond, as if you have no idea, like the memory, like you have no memory of me taking you out on your birthday. That's disrespectful. What part of that don't you understand? I swear I can't make this shit up. Shaking my head. That was a $500 dinner. And then I'm annoyed at your response. then because I'm annoyed at your response, I'm aggressive. You really know how to make a man feel great. I mean, I already was feeling great, but then you said that shit and it's like, damn, you don't miss me, because if you did, you would have just said I miss you too. And you pulled away when I tried to kiss you. So yeah, you're just trying to use me like every other Black American girl. Y'all just want to use me. I'm sure you're with a bunch.
You're just trying to use me like every other Black American girl. I'm so tired of you women in Miami. These are what the things that he's saying. I'm so tired of you women in Miami. All you want is money. You're gold diggers. I'm so tired of you Black American girls.
Of guys anyway. At this point, you guys, these messages, I don't even think y'all can see. This is a long ass fucking thread. I blocked the WhatsApp, but we're still not done. Once I block the WhatsApp, I start getting text messages again, this time from a whole different number. Learn how to treat a man who wants to spend on you, bitch. Because clearly you're a fucking worthless, talking about you don't know how to respond. Then you responded fine, talking about take you to Nikki Beach, stupid ass bitch. That's why your ex left you. You're a fucking waste. Like, here I am trying to show you that I care, and then you're gonna be like, you don't know how to respond. Like I said, I love you. Like, bitch, you see I care about you, and then you say that shit. That's not cool. Fuck you. No sorry, no nothing. Black women are really worthless. They don't care about the man.
Black women are really worthless. They don't care about the man. Fuck you, bitch. Bitch, fuck you. Blah, blah, blah. More fuck you, more bitch. But this y'all passport partner. This is y'all trusting every dude that come up in y'all face. Every dude that come up in y'all face with a passport, y'all think cool, huh? Oh, we all in Thailand, so we good. But then y'all want to laugh at me and other brothers that don't fuck with everybody that get off the plane. You think I talk to everybody that come to Cali? Hell no. Most dudes that come to Cali, really great guys. Really great guys. But there are some dudes I do not fuck with, and they don't fuck with me. And I'm so happy about it. So happy about it. We got to be respectful to women no matter where we go in the world, gentlemen. No matter where we go in the world. And if you got a problem, you got a mental issue with respecting women, then you don't need to be traveling. And once again, I'm giving this video to us as a warning. Everybody in you that got a passport is not your passport pal. Everybody that's Black that got a passport ain't your passport pal. You got to start having some discernment on who you let around you while you in DR and who you don't. Because they can get you caught up in some mess. Momo one says, saw a dummy in Cali last week with the same energy at the airport. Loud, ignorant, disrespectful. I'll pass. Yes, sir, TJ. Gotta have discernment and common sense. That is a problem. Dudes with no game, etc., think by going to South America, it will somehow magically fix their women issues. No, bro. The problem isn't American women, is you. Absolutely correct. Yeah, deadbeat dads out there as well. My man, the weekend man, he said, it's the weekend man. He said, am I late? He said, what was that? No diss, but she's like 400 pounds. She's not that big, brother. Why she gets, you know what? Let's put it like this. Let's say she was 400. Let's say she was 400 pounds. After one date, no woman deserved to get disrespected like that. Let's say she was a 400-pound sister. Let's say she had a scar going this way, that way, and this way. No woman after one date deserves to be called bitches. Fuck you. I can't stand American women. I can't stand these gold diggers in Miami. All this crazy rhetoric. It's one thing to have an attractiveness, an attraction to women in other countries. Got you. Cool. No problem. But that doesn't mean that gives us the right to get back on the plane, heading back to the United States and talk to American women in such a vile way. That's where the problem is. And some of these people, they are partners. Oh, yeah. Shout out to my man Tevin with the $10. He said, I'm an hour. He said, just want to show some love in the meantime. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to you. And once again, shout out to Katie being here representing the ladies. I'm scheduling an interview with Katie. Yeah. Let's get back to the video, gentlemen.
What is happening? You guys, literally at this point, I'm shook as fuck because I'm like, who did I go out on a date with? And literally, I knew that this was the underlying energy, which is why even before he started calling me out of my name in the initial text, I just went ahead and deaded it because I knew there was some underlying incel energy here. But I did not expect all of this. It gets so much worse. Like, we're still not even to the kicker yet. Block that number, and then I get another text from another number. You worthless fat bitch. Fuck you and your family, bitch. Next time, learn how to treat a man. That's why your stupid ass is single and you're only good for quick sex. You don't give a fuck about me, then why ask me to take you to Nikki Beach? I said, you're sick. If you message me again, I'm calling the police. Because I never asked you to take me anywhere. You said, let's chill when we get back. And I confirmed plans that you had already made in the past. Like I said, guys, I was never not interested in the guy. I only became disinterested once we started with the, you Black American women are just, whoa, whoa, whoa. Now I'm not interested. Now we're back at it again with another number. What is this, number 4? Number 4?
4 numbers.
Black women in America are complete trash. They're always putting down another black man. I don't give a fuck about no big tits, no big ass.
Black women in America, from what he said, are complete trash. I told you guys when I first started this video that she was coming with the receipts, but y'all want to jump the gun and say, oh, she should have known better. Oh, she should have this and that. Oh, she just lying. I don't believe her. These ain't even the receipts yet. You think he talking crazy now? Wait till she bring these other receipts she got. You think he talking reckless now? Oh, nah, this ain't even the gravy on top of the steak. Wait until she lets you hear him coming at her. I'm telling you, man, this dude is psycho. He's reached out to her through 4 different phone numbers. Video chatted her back to back 6 times. Shout out to my man Uriah, who gifted a membership. He gifted a membership to Making Coffee Fans. Shout out to you guys for becoming members of the channel. And shout out to Uriah for donating or gifting a membership. Oh, yeah, Katie, we're glad you're here. Straight out of Brazil. Straight out of Brazil. Yeah, it's these dudes. Some of these dudes take red pill and passport rhetoric, and they take it to a whole nother camera. I mean, a whole nother level. That's why you guys hear me often say cameras off. Because when cameras are on, there's always some creepy dude in the basement talking crazy in the chats, or some creepy dude that's trying to be like us. But when cameras go off and I meet you guys in real life and you meet me in real life, like real life, we don't deal with dudes like this. Most of us aren't like this. Most of us that travel, we are nothing like, in most countries that we go to, we're nothing like this madness that this brother is bringing. Shout out to Jamon in the building. Glad you're here, brother. He said, I just had 5 shots of, man, that sounds good, of vanilla cream rum. So I'm going to pass the 5, the 555 to you, big bro. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. Man, that sounds good what you got. And welcome to the family, Making Coffee fans. Welcome to the family. Let's get back to the video, gentlemen.
I just wanted a nice, genuine relationship where we support each other. And then you're going to tell me I don't know how to respond. You're basically saying you don't give a fuck about me. I already told you I was on vacation. You knew that. Blocked. Okay? Next number. I said I missed you because I haven't seen or talked to you in a bit. But you knew damn well I was going to Colombia. So you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. All right? Next number. And you talking about something you don't know how to respond. Bitch, you knew damn well I was in Colombia. What the fuck are you talking about? And you could have messaged me too. Jay, call me. Sends me his original number. Y'all, at this point, I'm like, I know this man is not about to make a 5th number to contact me. But yes, he is. Yes, he is. See, that's why your punk ass is single. Ain't no real nigga taking you seriously. You got big tits, great. But how you expect me to feel if you're going to act like I'm a stranger? And because I'm bothered by something you say I'm aggressive, like you're a dumb bitch. Why would I want to date someone who doesn't acknowledge how I feel? You're just looking for a quick handout, a free meal. Go fuck yourself. You're not going to get that from me. That's why your punk ass is single. You're just talking shit with your little bullshit homegirls and using men. And then when I call you to talk about it like an adult, you ignore the call. Typical trash woman. Before I keep going, I just want to say, you know, if I was genuinely on some gold digger shit, I would have just messaged back and said, yeah, I miss you. Let's go ahead and go to Nikki Beach. Like, y'all literally see, I make Dollar Tree videos. Dollar Tree videos. And I'm a gold digger? Like, please. Please.
And when you go to her,
y'all, I blocked the number.
When you go to her channel, where she's got 41,000 subscribers on YouTube, she's right. That's what her videos are about. Deals in Dollar Tree. That's what her niche is. And so she's not lying. She's not like, I'm out here trying to get the money from the guys. She's like, listen, I'm just a regular, like she said earlier. She said, I'm just a regular Southern belle. I'm old school. I'm an old soul. That's why I didn't kiss him within the first 5 minutes of us being at that bar. Even though it was my birthday, I just got through going through a breakup and I thought I met a guy that I liked. That's probably the part that gets me the most about this whole thing. Initially, he had the bag. She was so excited to see him again when he came back from his trip. She was like, have a good time. Oh, we're going on the second date. I want to see you again. Everything set up. Come back from Colombia, and he's talking crazy to her. Reckless. Guys, if you aren't interested in women in the States, just say it, but leave them alone. And based off of how he's talking about her in the States, oh, I want to be with you, it doesn't sound like his trip to Colombia was all that great. But we'll listen to what he has to say. Momo1 says, more and more passport pookies popping up in Cali. Yeah, they are. I guess the crackdown in Medi is spreading like roaches. But here's the part about Cali that I can say that I really appreciate about Cali Colombia. Here in Cali Colombia, you can't get away with Medellin behavior. We don't have a place where you can pay for play all the time. You're going to go through the brothels or the strip club if you're going to pay for play. Cali is set up. If nobody show you where to go, you don't know where the hell to go. You lost. And I mean literally lost. Yeah, you can watch our videos and a couple other live streamers videos, but Cali is a city that don't nobody tell you, you don't know where the hell to go. Next thing about Cali Colombia women, they take pride in not being like Medellin women. They see how Medellin women act, and they're like, this is Cali, not Medellin. Next, Cali is a relationship city. Most dudes that travel ain't looking for no real relationship. I have no problem with the passport bro movement being mostly guys that just want to travel and have a good time, and most guys aren't looking for a wife. You never did say you were looking for a wife. That was people in the States that were saying, well, passport bros are men looking for a wife. Nobody said that. There's not one video you could go to look at Passport Bros and say that we all said we're going looking for a wife. Just because I'm married doesn't mean everybody's going to be married. But if you come to Cali, bruh, this ain't you could come here and have fun as a single man, but you're gonna spend most of that time trying to pay for play. Yeah, Cali is a different breed, but Pookie's in them are trying to come down, but that's true, but they don't hang around long. They don't hang around long. And they never, this is the funny part, they're never on our side of the town. Pookies and them still take their butt to the south side. You'll never see them out north. They're always on the south side, chasing them sisters. He said, born and raised by a black woman, and he think, right, thanks, brother. He thinks it's okay to trash black women in the U.S. like that. Very weird, very insecure, and that's exactly what I was thinking as I was watching this for the first time, Ali. Like, dude, do y'all not realize that even though you may not be dating as much in the States, these are still our sisters, our aunties, our mothers, our female co-workers. These are girlfriends and ex-girlfriends, wives, and many of our cases, ex-wives. And we go back from other countries, and we be looking at and treating American women as reckless. Is that how it's done? Because, I ain't been in the States long, but is that how it's normally done? You go to Colombia and then, or Mexico, shout out to my professor in the building. You go to Mexico, then you go back to the States and you talk crazy to American women? Oh, no, man, I can't get with that. But I don't want to hold you guys up. And shout out once again to Uriah, who just gifted another membership to my man, Victory, in the building. Shout out to both these brothers supporting each other. Appreciate you, brother. And let me not miss out my man, Official Kobe. I didn't miss you, Kobe. Hold on for a second. Make sure you guys subscribe to Official Kobe channel. Kobe, do me a favor. Drop the link to your channel in the description. We got 103 people in here. That means at least 102 of us. Well, I'm not already, at least 100 of us, because I'm already subscribed, can subscribe to Official Kobe, as well as I'm going to drop the link to the sisters channel as well once again. Jaylene. And I want you guys to really show this sister some support. Support her channel, man. You may not like Dollar Tree videos, but at least show the sister some love. Yeah. He's going to wear her. Yeah, right. Some Hannibal. He on some Hannibal Lecter type stuff for real. He says, stay away from passport pookies, fellas. You 100% correct, brother. Preach. Let's get started. Let's go back.
We are going on to number 6.
Number 6 number.
Bitch. You mad because I said I miss you? Go fuck yourself. You never liked me. Stop lying, trying to find any excuse to block. And I can't express myself. Why the fuck am I with you, bitch? You want me to take you to Nikki Beach and you don't even know your place. So I say, keep harassing me and the police will be at your address for Jerome King. And I send him his address. Leave me alone. You do not have my consent to contact me again. Number 6. Lame ass fat bitch from Virginia. If you don't miss me, then why you asking me to take you to Nikki Beach, you ungrateful bitch? You're a quick fuck. You ain't nobody to take seriously. Fuck you and everybody you know. I don't know why you wasted my fucking time in the first place if you wasn't interested. You never liked me. You just wanted money and free shit out of me. Saying you don't know how to respond and I'm not being insecure at all. That's all you being a bitch. I hit you up yesterday nice and calm and then you say you don't know how to respond after I say I miss you. Like, what the fuck? You're a clown. You need fucking help, bitch. Are y'all dealing with this? Is this happening out there? Like, I have never dealt with this. Y'all, I have dealt with some things from men. I have dealt with some things, but I have never dealt with this. Number 7. That's exactly why you're single, you ungrateful bitch. Fuck you and your family. Kill yourself, bitch, dumb cunt. You're only good for sex and it probably sucks anyway. Oh, that's right, because you don't know. Talking about I'm only good for sex. But you don't know. You didn't hit. Number 8, fuck you and your mother, you lame ass gold digger bitch. I fucking hate black women. Kill yourself. Why would you try to leave me on if you're not really interested? I don't know why black women always try to fuck me over. American women, every single time. Y'all, we still haven't got to the worst part.
Is this not like the 4th or 5th, if not the 6th time he's mentioned American women or American black women? And we wonder why Colombia is not letting certain brothers and others into the country anymore. You wonder why Colombia had 5,600 dudes that they turned away from coming into the country last year once they saw the list of crazy motherfuckers that's in the States. Y'all wondering, how did Theo get up in here? Shout out to Theo. Shout out to Theo off for the gifting to Michael Goes Physical. Physics. Shout out to Michael Goes Physics for becoming a new member. Thank you, Theo, for gifting. Shout out to you, brother. I appreciate you more than you realize. Really do. Crazy dude. Let's get back to the video.
I definitely had to save the best for last, but I just wanted to do a little interlude here and say that there is obviously some deep-rooted trauma and hurt going on with Jerome, and I'm wishing him the very best, and I'm wishing him some healing. I don't know who hurt him before, but the fact that I'm getting all of this energy means he must have a lot of leftover residual energy for somebody else. He did tell me on our first date that his ex went and got a BBL and she switched up on him. So I don't know if there's still some unresolved feelings with that.
I'm going to pause for a second, guys. I'm going to switch the router to see if I can get it better, a little bit better for you guys. So it's going to pause for a second, but this is going to switch it to make it a little. And shout out to you guys being here. Let's once again pull the video up. Like as I mentioned, brother with the passport is unsafe.
I tell you, trigger warning.
Here, we're right about here.
Gold digger shit. I would have just messaged back and said, "Yeah, I miss you. Let's go ahead and go to Nikki B." Hurt him before, but the fact that I'm getting all of this energy means he must have a lot of leftover residual energy for somebody else. He did tell me on our first date that his ex went and got a BBL and she switched up on him. So I don't know if there's still some unresolved feelings with that, but I don't know what I did to deserve that. That was insane. But it gets even more insane, y'all. When I tell y'all it gets even worse, I had to say the best for last. Listen, that's bad. The worst part is coming up in the next video. Like, yeah.
Okay, so you guys already just saw his written receipts. Now you're about to hear the verbal receipts. You're about to hear my man Jerome King talking. So there is no, well, maybe she made that up. Maybe she's just, just exaggerating. But now we're about to hear him speak. And here's the part with me. With all of my female friends, I often say this. A man will text you 33 times as long as you answer number 34. A man will call you 12 times as long as you answer on the 13th call. Men do not care. They're not embarrassed by how many times they call you, how many times they knock on the door, how many times they drive past your house, how many times they hide up in the bushes. I told you about one of my ex-girlfriends. Dude was in her trash looking for condoms. ex-boyfriend used to sleep. She would catch him, or the police would catch him on the ground after laying on the, you guys that are Northerners, you got your basement window, right? Your basement window. This dude would lay on the ground with his head to the basement window, looking at her basement window, seeing if she was having sex. This is my friend. See if she was having sex with somebody, because that's where they used to have sex, in her furnished basement. She had a real nice, really beautiful basement. So he's digging through trash, seeing if she was sleeping with somebody new, and he would get caught by the police stalking her house. I heard one situation where one guy, you know how in some houses up north, they got the pull down attic steps? Like in the movies, they got the steps, you could pull a string and the steps come down. There is one dude, true story, the female told me, she said her ex-boyfriend broke in her house while she was at work, pulled down the steps, went upstairs, pulled the steps back up, and stayed in her apartment all weekend long. He brought a couple bottles of water and some snacks just to sit back and see if she was sleeping with somebody new. And these are the fools that got passports. Some of these fools are among us. Yeah, the walls have eyes. Yeah. Shout out to IQS, new member, as well as my man Victory. Victory, countdown. I see you at the airport in a couple of days, brother. As well as my man Make Coffee fan, making coffee fans. Revoke, yes, sir. Revoke these passports. Sounds like a fictional character. Dude, it's some guys out there that can't let go. I often say this. I tell my female friends, I don't care how a man treats you, for the most part, while you're with him. I want to know how he treats you if you ever leave him. There are some dudes that's cool as can be, the nicest dudes you ever met while she with him. And as soon as she says, this is not working, he'll blow up everything, including the school next door. It's so sad that men can't. The rejection of a woman not give you the phone number, that's bad enough. But some of y'all just can't handle rejection of any type of, any form. You got them same fools here in South America. South America, they come up to the woman's job and delete them with the knife. He knows her lunch break. Come straight up to her job during lunch break. Oh, I got one for you that they do here in Colombia. You know how guys got, in the States, you got your little girlfriend that say, I'm gonna be in, you going to prison, baby? I'm gonna ride it out with you. And she try to ride out the first couple years, and dudes be in prison, insecure like a mug. No matter if your woman comes see you on visits every weekend, you still feel insecure. Do you know here in Colombia, how many men delete their girlfriends on visitation? Visitation Saturday afternoon, she's coming up there to visit him. She all in love. She just drove, she got a family member to drive her for 2 hours to get to the Colombian prison on the other side of the country where he's located. She's been doing it for 1.5 years. All of a sudden he gets jealous. Brother, it is very common, and I mean very common in Colombia, to delete your girlfriend on visitations. This ain't the state prison, David. This Colombian prison. Who are the guards in Colombian prisons? The prisoners. Colombian guards are kind of like statues. They just there to be seen. But who are the ones that are really in control of the prison? The gangs in there. They're the guards. They run everything. And if something's gonna make it outside of into the visitation room, it's gonna make it out there. And these dudes have no problem with deleting their girlfriend. I mean, it is very common in Colombia. You sitting on a life sentence. You got a Colombian girlfriend. You already sitting on life. What the judge gonna tell you? You got another life? You just deleted your girlfriend. We about to give you another 40 years. So what happens in South America too? It happens in South America. That's why I say we as the good men have to make sure that we're careful about the type of men that we sharing beers with. You can't share a beer with everybody. He says that they were ringer. Yeah, that's very common. On her lunch break, and it's very common during if the woman goes to visit her boyfriend or husband in prison, he deletes her. Timothy said, who are the guards? Yeah. He said, we used to be officers. That just came in mind. He said that just came to mind about his comment. Yeah. Femicidio. Absolutely correct. That's exactly what it's officially called. Deleting a woman because she's a woman. That's what it's called, femicide. Deleting a woman just because you can, and she's a woman. She can't do anything about it physically. Yeah, that's very common here, man. Let's get back to the video with this crazy dude.
Are y'all ready for the wildest part? Are y'all ready? Prepare yourself mentally.
He said, here come the wildest part.
Bear with me, y'all. We almost done. But we have moved back over to WhatsApp, and this is now the 11th number.
Okay, now, she said we're back over to WhatsApp. This is the 11th phone number that this crazy mother then send her.
F you too, cunt. Glad I didn't waste more money on you today. You're a waste of life, B. Go find another nigga to use. I got a bunch.
He told this sister she's a waste of life. One date with a woman that liked you. It wasn't even a date with a woman that didn't like you. This was a woman that really liked you. And you tell her after one day, you are a waste of life. Yeah, black dudes in the States, I'm gonna let y'all take this L. Hold on to it real quick. Remember last time the white brothers had to take an L? Yeah, you brothers, y'all taking the L on this one. Yeah, hold that L and hug it. Hug that L, brothers. Hug that L, this crazy mother. Yeah, we can't do like we used to when we was young, blame it on the white boys. No, white boys crazy. Y'all crazy. We got some among us that's just as crazy as some of the white brothers. You can't blame this one on the white boys. This is all the brothers with a passport. It's a dang shame. Oh, did you not see the thumbnail? That's him on my thumbnail. I didn't just pull out a picture. All you guys that's looking at the thumbnail of this video, that's him on the thumbnail. Crazy, crazy. Yes, sir. Crazy, crazy. This dude a special type of crazy. Let's get back to the video.
Bunch of women to talk to, and F, you're a clown. You lost your chance. And here's where this turns into something I don't even know. At this point, he admits to me that while he was in Colombia, he was pretty much soliciting women. And then he sends me videos of naked women that he is smashing while he was in Colombia. Now, I have not watched these videos because ew, but literally sent me multiple videos. I can see from the frame, the first frame, that he is having sex with multiple Spanish women in this video. Then he proceeds, but I come back here and you talking about you don't know how to respond. Like, B, give me my effing money back for taking you out. Effing loser. I can't stand Black American women. They're all effing trash. Spanish, B, because of dumb Black women like you. I come back ready to take you out and you're gonna tell me you don't know how to respond. B, kill yourself. I can't wait to move the F out of Miami. A lot of you fat women think you're really something and then you treat good men like shit. Like, bitch, I will curse your dumb ass out in your face. Don't fucking play with me. You're a straight up loser, bro. I took you out, brought you to my place, all that, and you're gonna say you don't know how to respond as if I did something wrong. B, I went to Colombia. What the F do you mean you don't know how to respond? Of course you know how to respond, because if you knew I was in Colombia and you wanted to talk to me, you could have texted. That's why I said F you and your family, because you're a effing dumb bitch saying stupid ass shit. And you're gonna do the same shit to the next nigga as if it's cool. No guy wants to hear, oh, I don't know how to respond. And you're saying it's not that serious. If it's not that serious, then why you're blocking? Passive aggressive loser ass Black bitch. You're fucking broke, acting like you're a fucking model. Where's the fucking model money, bitch? Ain't no fucking model, bitch. I look better than you. You're fatter than me. Go on a diet. You don't know how to respond. Honestly, I wish those women from Colombia were over here. That way you really wouldn't know how to respond, because I would never hit your dumb ass up. What the fuck are you gonna do for me besides ask me to take you to a new place, then try to pull away when I ask you for a kiss?
I wish those women in Colombia were over here, and then I would never talk to you. And once again, I cannot stand those Black American women. That's what he says. This some type of psychopathic, sociopathic. I mean, this dude is crazier than Dexter. For all you Dexter fans. This dude is out there. But this is one of y'all partners in Medellin and Cartagena that be smiling y'all face that y'all always want to be buddy with. This is what my point is. The whole live stream, like I keep saying, it's not about her. It's all about him, and it's all about us having to be wise and cut certain dude. I'm a cutoff artist, so I ain't never had no problem with cutting a dude off just fast as I cut a female off. But for those of you that aren't cutoff artists, I'm letting you know, you're going to have to start being like that. The passport bro and the expats and the vacationers are starting to grow in numbers. Now you can't trust everybody that walk up in your face. Hey, Andre, hey, what's up, bro? Do I know you? Remember what I mentioned to you guys? Every time you turn around, somebody sending me a message. Hey, Andre, I'm coming to Cali, Colombia. That's cool. I like to sit down with you. Bro, I don't know you. I like to learn more about Cali. I book a consultation. I don't know you. Then guys sit back and say, I want to meet you and your wife. Dude, I do not know you, crazy motherfucker. And then y'all want to look at me like I'm a bad guy because I'm protective of my wife and not introducing her to total strangers that I don't know. I don't know those dudes. Now, many of you guys in the chat, I know y'all guys. But total strangers will hit me up on Instagram and Facebook. I'm in Cali, Andre. Welcome home. Okay. I haven't spoken to you before. I'm a husband. My job is to protect my wife from crazy like this one. And it is your job to protect you while you're in Medellin or whatever country you're in, whatever city you're in, because everybody that's smiling in your face, as we can tell, they ain't right. Let's go back to the video.
I gotta get the fuck out of Miami. You clown ass bees don't deserve me. You come from bullshit, boring ass North Carolina acting like you here from California on some fake model shit. Talking about you don't know how to respond, but you blocked me saying I'm aggressive. How am I so aggressive when we had a nice dinner that you enjoyed? Then you talking about you don't know how to respond. You can't see that you're fucked up in the head. Bitch has a little chest on her and thinks she can do and say whatever. Know your place, B. Ain't nobody taking you to Nikki Beach. If you're going to say you don't know how to respond, B, then what the F am I taking you for? Go use up some other nigga's money, not mine. You ain't giving up no P anyway, not even giving out a kiss. Like, get the fuck out of here, you broke ass bitch. You drive a fucking Honda. First of all, I drive a Kia, ho. At this point, I'm not gonna lie, it became a little comical, but also a little scared because I definitely filed the police report around this time. Go take yourself to Nikki Beach or go with your homegirls. I don't give a F. You ain't about to scam me again talking about you don't know how to respond. And then you say it's not a big deal. If it's not a big deal, then why you acting passive aggressive like every single Black American bitch? Like, you acting like I asked for your hand in marriage. This is what got me. I effed almost 20 B's in Colombia. You think I'm pressed over you? I was trying to be nice to you, B, but you just effing ruined it like every other Black American bitch. Trash. As if I'm supposed to prove something to you like I have something to prove. Bitch, I was the only one who acknowledged you on your birthday and I took your punk ass out, ungrateful bitch. At this point, I realized that this literally had nothing to do with me and everything to do with whatever internal battle he was going through. So I just sent him the link to betterhelp.com. Bear with me, y'all. We almost there, I think. Typical Black woman, putting the Black man down. That's why you're single. Go F yourself. I'm not taking your punk ass to Nikki Beach. Fuck you. You're the one hitting me up, bitch. I don't need you. I don't need no help. You're just a quick fuck to me. And then sends me another video. Another video. Can y'all see? Another video. If you really wanted to get to know me, you would have hit me up or texted me. I messaged you in Colombia too. As soon as I get back, you say we still on for Nikki Beach. You never even texted or called me. I said, fuck it, let's go anyway. And then instead of saying you missed me, you say you don't know how to respond. How tacky are you, bitch? I told you I fucking missed you, and then you say you don't know how to respond. Jay, kiss my big Black ass. I spent $500 on that dinner, actually more, because we went and drank at the other bar again. It is a big deal, bitch. I said, how you miss me, but you fucked 20 women in Colombia? Not gonna lie, this response was kind of funny. He said, bitch, I could have fucked 40 women in Colombia. I still fucking miss you. Nah, because that's meant for you, bro. That's meant for you. You don't let somebody take you out and then you say, I don't know how to respond. Like, what the fuck? You miss me. Like, what? Because we had a great time, but the way you responded was mad cold. And like, oh, okay, I see you're aggressive, so bye. You know damn well I'm not aggressive. I took your punk ass out. Wasn't no goddamn aggressiveness with me. I could have even left your ass to go fuck another girl with my homeboy. Like I said, y'all, there was some signs during the date that I definitely ignored but I was respectful and I cared about you. I fucking hate Black women, bro. They always fucking with me. I could have gave.
This brother said, I fucking hate Black women. That's what he said. While we let that marinate, I'm gonna see if I can do something once again with this, with the router. See if I can make something a little better. Thank you guys for your patience and all right, let's see if that's a lot better for us. Let us see. Okay, it looks better. It's starting to look a little better. Hopefully. Give it a few moments. We'll see. But let's go back to, this dude talking about, he's off his meds. That's right. Shout out to Keith being in the brother. Yeah, he on mode 4 for real. Seriously. Yeah, see, he's making all big dudes look bad and lame. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know where this dude is going with this. We got 113 people in the live stream. Make sure you click that like button. I like you. Make sure that you like us too. Let's get back to the video. And notice, guys, we ain't even got to his receipts yet. You just looking at the fact that he has gone through 11 different phone numbers for a woman he only went on one date with. Went to Colombia, so-called smashed 20 chicks, sent her videos of him smashing chicks, come back and act like you could have told me that you miss me. And tell him, we've already heard several times of him saying, I don't like Black American women. This dude is off his rocker.
You a diamond ring and you still gonna say you don't know how to respond. I said, this is respectful. Baby, this is respect. He said, I love the innocent role you're playing. I really do, because you did absolutely nothing wrong, right? Because you were so respectful. I took your punk ass out to a $500 dinner and this is the way you respond to me. You're disrespectful. Y'all, when I tell y'all, there's so many more messages. Like, there's so many more. I'm going to go ahead. I'm not even going to keep, because it's a lot of reiteration. I'm just going to skip to what I finally said. And then I'm going to let y'all hear the audio messages that he sent me. I said, I was honest with you, which you claim you want, but the honesty is what has you upset. I did enjoy my time with you and I did want to get to know you, but I didn't feel like you missed me, which is okay because we just met. I blocked you because this is not the man I went on a date with. We literally had conversations about capitalism and materialism, and I told you I wasn't into that. We could have went somewhere free, but you suggested these places, and then you called me out of my name and you disrespect me. We could have talked about it if you came at me respectfully, but you're showing your true colors. So now let me let y'all hear where he starts to send me the voice messages.
Let's see, let's read this out. I was honest with you, which you claimed you want.
Here comes the audio.
The honesty is what has you upset? Bro, like, you're not making no fucking sense. Okay, the thing is, you're asking me to take you out to Nikki Beach. Then you're saying, like, what are you saying? It's like, but the honesty is what has you upset. Bitch, what do you mean honesty? Why the fuck would I want to take a bitch out to Nikki Beach if she doesn't even, like, give a fuck about the last time I took her out? You know what I'm saying? Does that make any fucking sense to you? Silly goose?
You say you said silly goose?
It's okay because we just met. You didn't feel like I missed you. Bitch, I went to Colombia. How many times do I have to fucking tell you that? I went to Colombia. What you think, I'm maybe hitting you up in Colombia? The fuck? But I didn't know about. I blocked you because this is not the man I went on a date with. Bitch, do you not realize what you said? You fucking literally just said, oh, I don't know how to respond. How the fuck do you think I'm supposed to feel? That's what I'm saying. You don't empathize. You don't think about how the other person feels. So what makes you think I'm like ready to just like, you know, change up, take a shower, change up and take your ass to Nikki? Come on, man. That's what I'm saying. It's gotta be fair, bro. There's gotta be a return on investment. If I fucking take you out, spend all this money on you, buy gifts, buy you fucking clothes, whatever.
He didn't buy me
you know
nothing, things, guys.
It's gotta be something in return, bro. Otherwise, what the fuck am I putting all this money into? You don't even give a fuck about me. You don't even like miss me. You couldn't even say, oh, I miss you too. You couldn't even say that. Like, what a clown. Let's see what you say. I blocked you because this is blah, blah, blah. We literally had conversations about capitalism and materialism. And I told you I wasn't in.
Hey, let's pause it for a second. Hey, Malik, I thought the same thing when I first heard it. That dude sounds just like Fresh from Fresh and Fit, don't he? Yeah, poor man. I was thinking the same thing. You know, in the beginning, you kind of like, okay, that voice sounds familiar. Then all of a sudden, you're like, wait a minute. You know it's not Fresh from Fresh and Fit. But he sounds, well, let's put it like this. He is from Miami, so he's got that kind of like Miami, you know, accent. But he sounds just like Fresh from Fresh and Fit. So, yeah, I thought the same thing.
Into that. It doesn't matter what you tell me, woman. It matters what you show me. You literally said, I don't know how to respond. That tells me right there, you don't give a fuck about anything that happened before. That's what that fucking tells me. Is that right or wrong? Or then what? Tell me what you meant when you said you don't know how to respond. That makes no fucking sense, bro. I keep fucking giving points and you're just like not responding to it, telling me I need help. Go fuck yourself. You need help, bitch. Of course I'm gonna call you out your...
Oh.
You disrespecting me first. Come on, bitch. Come on, bitch. I just told you the return of investment has to be correct. Come on, bro. Like you're being a fucking idiot. Imagine if Drake took you out. You know, would you have told him, oh, I don't know how to respond? No, you wouldn't have. You would have fucking given points and you're just like not responding to it, telling me I need help. Go fuck yourself. You need help, bitch. Of course I'm gonna call you out your...
Oh.
You disrespecting me first. Come on, bitch. Come on, bitch. I just told you the return of investment has to be correct. Come on, bro. Like you're being a fucking idiot. Imagine if Drake took you out. You know, would you have told him, oh, I don't know how to respond? No, you wouldn't have. You would have. out your name. You, of course I'm gonna call you out your name. You disrespecting me. Come on, bitch. Come on, bitch. I just told you the return of investment has to be correct. Come on, bro. Like you're being a fucking idiot. Imagine if Drake took you out. You know, would you have told him, oh, I don't know how to respond? No, you wouldn't have. You would have acknowledged him, and you would have said, hey, what's up? Oh, I know you were in Colombia. I miss you too. You know? Damn, bitch. You saying this true color shit, bitch? This is me. I've never changed, bitch. I've never fucking changed. You the one who switched up, talking about, oh, well, I don't know how to respond. You know, it's been like a week and a half. I'm just so clueless. I have nothing to say. Like, what the fuck are you saying? You sound like a fucking clown. You know, I took you out on your fucking birthday, and you talking about, oh, I don't know how to respond. Fuck yourself. And if you can't see where I'm coming from.
Yeah, some of these women don't know. Some of these women don't know what's on the other side of that $100 or that $200. Like Real World just saying, you never know what's on the other side of that. It may be a crazy dude on the other side of that dinner table. While we always talking about, you know, being careful about the type of ladies that are in the States, a lot of the ladies got to be careful about us. Now you see when you guys hear me say that Colombian women don't automatically trust us. This is on YouTube for Colombian women to see and translated with closed caption. They see what we do on the news in our communities. And y'all think just because you got off a plane and you got a few dollars that Brazilian women and Colombian women are supposed to automatically trust us? No. Stuff like this lets Colombian women know you cannot trust Americans automatically. Just because they brothers, just because they got a few dollars, and just because they got passports. And that's why I keep trying to tell you guys, the average Colombian woman is not going to be in your face all like, oh my God, you America. Those days are over. There's too much footage on the internet that shows who we really are, as many of us, not all, but many of us are as Americans where we got passports. And here's another example of it. Let's go back to the video.
You're a fucking idiot. I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't care if you got big tits, big ass. Like, come on, it's gotta be like, come on, bro. I done fucked so many types of women. I need stability in my life, bitch. You gotta have a good head on your shoulders. I got plenty of money. I don't like, come on. What the fuck are we doing here? What the fuck are you doing? You gotta come fucking correct. That's why your punk ass is single. You talking all this bullshit, but you're single. You got all these big tits, big ass. You're so nice. You're so amazing, but you're single. Tell me about it. Why are you fucking single? There's a reason why. Because of this. Why am I single? Because American women suck. Every time I go out of the country, it's like instant, like crazy, bro. I mean, even out of Miami too, but like out of the state, you know, it's way easier. But still, you know, it's like you American women are so fucking burnt out. It don't matter what a nigga do, you know. It's like you're just gonna like be like, why even ask me to take you to Nikki Beach if you're not interested? That's the part. I don't give a fuck if you don't like me. Like, you don't like me, that's fine. I have options, but like, don't fucking tell me, oh, take me to Nikki Beach, and then right after say, oh, I don't know how to fucking respond. Fuck you. Like, you don't realize, bro, like, you women are just fucking trash, bro. You know? Because you act like the nigga, you act like the nigga talking to you.
All right.
Only for you to say today, oh, I don't know how to respond. Am I still talking to the same guy? Fuck you. Like, bitch, like, what did your ex put you through? I'm sure you didn't do a goddamn thing except sit there and be a bitch. This must be so bad. Oh my god, I fucking hate it here. I hate living here, bro. I really do. I really, 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 really do. Like I really, 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 really do. I hate living here, bro.
Yeah, so that was that. So mind y'all, I sent this message before I listened to all of the voice messages and how disrespectful they were. I said I could understand how you could have misinterpreted my message and it upset you, but there's no reason to defend myself because it's gone too far. Yes, we had a good time, but not good enough to come back from you calling me out my name. He said if we had such a good time, then you would hear me out instead of being passive aggressive. You wouldn't just be so quick to block me like I'm some kind of psycho. Women like you never ever pick up the phone like a grown woman. But keep it real, I don't think you was really interested in me if you're gonna tell me you don't know how to respond. That's some clown shit in my book. I said, I would have heard you out if you came respectfully. He said, I had every right to call you out of your name because you disrespected me. Why would I come at you respectfully when you disrespected me like that? So how was I supposed to interpret it? I keep asking you, but you're not responding. I said, I was interested in you, but you clearly don't believe that, so it doesn't matter what I say. He said, you see that passive aggressive bullshit you're doing? I was this and I was that, and we had such a great time and great fun and this and that, but extremely passive aggressive, and you never even apologized once. You don't respond to a man saying you don't know how to respond when he did good by you. Are you listening? I said, have you apologized for calling me a fat, worthless bitch who should kill myself, nigga? He said.
Now, let's pause for a second. If you notice that several times he kept putting the responsibility of reaching out on her, saying you should have said that you miss me on her. It is your responsibility for this, your responsibility for that. And once again, the whole time he's been putting everything on her. Well, you owe me money for the date. You owe me this or owe me that. It's, guys, what's blowing me away, it was only one date. It was only one date. Shout out to Victory. Victory said this dude seems like someone as a single digit age kid, true, who started off life by deleting his pet animals, true, and burying them in his own backyard, true. That's how he sounds. Only to dig them up 2 days later to observe the decomposing or decompose. I told you guys this was a crazy one. When we started the live stream, I told you guys this was a crazy one. Y'all didn't think, y'all thought I was just playing. I told y'all better get a drink because y'all gonna need a drink for this one. Let's continue on with the video.
Okay, I mean, yeah, I apologize for that, but that shit hurt when you say you don't know how to respond. That's basically saying you don't miss me, as if I'm not shit to you. So I'm sure you can understand how that frustrated me. If not, then that's clown shit, and I stand by that because I did good by you till you said this stupid ass shit that angered me. And I'm gonna be honest, y'all, it's just more and more and more messages. Then he goes to tell me, I told you that I don't care about tits and ass and all that shit. I used to do porn with over 50 videos. Want to see? Hold on, you think I'm playing. Then proceeds to send me his links of him doing porn. Y'all, when I tell you a bullet was dodged, he just kept going. I said, I hope you feel better with
This brother is talking about that he used to be a scorn. Yeah, I told y'all, hey, y'all thought, okay, for those of you that didn't go get a drink, now you're regretting it, ain't you? I told you this is a crazy video. Now he said he was a scorn star and sent her links to his videos. I've got over 50 videos. This dude is mental. I used to be a scorn star, and here's the link to my videos. And this is y'all passport, brother, in Medellin. We're gonna let that one sink in. He was a OM, yeah, the only man's. Who said that? Kenneth, Keith, shout out to Keith. The only man's. He had him like this. He said, I'm a scoring star.
I want sex in the kitchen, over by the stove. I want put you on the counter,
Batter butter rolls.
hands on the table,
On the tippy toes.
girl. We'll be making love like the restaurant was closed.
Oh, yeah. Keith gonna have to come out that OnlyMans. Yeah, we're gonna be rocking that one. Yeah, he might as well. That one right there, he gonna have to share that one. That was a good one. Oh, let's go back to the video.
All that off your chest, and I hope you found what you're looking for. He said, you're a cunt, kill yourself, bitch. I said, okay. He said, that's why you're single. You're just a bitch with your hand out, talking about you don't miss me. Well, bitch, then miss me. You're just a fat black bitch with big tits and broke as fuck playing innocent. Da 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 da. I said, if I'm all that, then why are you so mad? And then he just kept going. Y'all, I told him, the last thing I said to him was that he said that I begged him to take me to Nikki Beach. I said, I never begged you to take me anywhere. And again, you suggested both places. And then I blocked him once again. And then I called the police and filed a police report. After literally messaging, harassing me, calling me from all different types of numbers for hours, he then decides to go through my social media and begin sending messages to my friends and people that follow me. This is what he sends to one of my homegirls. Like, sir, you're completely unhinged. Like, this.
Wow. This is what he sends to one of her friends. I can't stand that fuck ass bitch. I can't stand that fuck ass bitch, Ja or Jay. Took her stupid ass out to dinner, and then she's going to respond with some dumb shit after. This is to one of her friends, Jay Mason.
This type of behavior is so.
The question is, now we know why he's single.
Scary, because what are you on? Literally, to be this angry, this like hostile after going on one date, and you're acting like I disrespected you, I did something wrong to you, when literally I just wanted to address the discrepancy between your words and your actions. Like, this is insane. I'm not gonna lie, I was about to call my ex back and let him know I want my family back. Like, that man done messed up. Let me let that be known. He done messed up. But this was way out of my comfort zone. I literally never expected things to blow up like this. I was genuinely hoping we could just have a conversation about, like, you know.
She said she was going to call her. She said, I was going to call my ex back and ask him, can we get our family back together? After being in them streets for one date. She back in them streets for one date. And she's ready to call her ex back and say, let's see what we can do to work this out. Let's see what we can do to make this relationship what it should be. Timothy says, he said, I'm a designated driver, and this makes me want to drink. Shout out to Timothy.
Where we see things going, you feel me, being like just super honest about the rate and speed that we want to like progress things. I didn't know that was like such a offense. Yeah. And there's parts of this where, you know, I kikied and I laughed and all of that stuff. But honestly, none of this is really funny. The police came over and I filed a case report. And I could kind of tell that they also weren't taking it that serious. And I just watch a lot of true crime, you feel me? I just study psychology. I just see the type of behaviors that are red flags, and this is beyond red flag behavior. I'm extremely disappointed because I've never been talked to this extent by a man. And it honestly makes me very, very sad and upset because these type of situations, you know, domestic disputes, verbal abuse, those type of things, I really don't respond well because I grew up in a home where there was a lot of domestic violence. And because of that, you know, that's always been something that's extremely triggering for me. Like in my last relationship, we literally never argue, like not to this extent. Of course we disagree, we had lots of disagreements, but as far as the way that we express, you know, our disagreements, we never really called each other out of our name. Like I'm trying to think to the worst argument that we had, even when breaking up, I don't think we called each other out of our names like that. So this is just something that I'm definitely not used to. I don't know how to respond to, and it really saddens me because the fact that he feels so comfortable, you know, coming at me like this means that he has had these type of interactions with women before.
It's just sad to see that this sister had to go through all that. And this dude probably didn't even learn any lessons. He probably still out there stalking the next female, driving the next female crazy. We got to be careful out there, guys. Once again, I'm glad that you guys hung out with me this Friday night. Tomorrow, we've got a great live stream with Shelton, the blind traveler. Yes, this brother was on Black Men Travels yesterday. Great energy. This dude has been to so many countries and he is blind. 6'4" brother. And he don't be with nobody but attractive women. You thinking to yourself, like, how does this man know that these women are this beautiful and he's blind? We're going to have Shelton on here tomorrow evening for the live stream. But as for now, guys, we got to be careful with who we hang out with. And then when you go back to the States, show respect to the ladies back in the States, whether it be sisters or others. Show women respect back in the States, and you'll have the habit of showing respect to women around the world. Yes, sir. Shout out to you guys being here. Let me let you guys go. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll be seeing you guys again tomorrow night. Make sure you guys subscribe to the sister channel. Shout out to Kofi in the building. Shout out to Kofi in the building and Chaos Reigns. If either one of y'all going live right now, I'm going to go over to your channel. So whether it be Kofi or Chaos Reigns, you going live, Chaos? If you're going live, let us know. Drop the link to your channel before I head out. Shout out to you guys. Let me get ready to get this outro in. Let me grab one of these outros. And let's do this one. The original.
Hey, son. Yeah. Yeah. Like it or love it, it's double or nothing. You ain't getting money, then you bugging. Damn fat, you know I'ma hug it. Lows by the truck. Up the budget, cashing it in, damn I'm a bucket. OD, you know I overdoes it. If it ain't moolah, we cannot discuss it. Her name ain't Erica, she finna bust it. Her name ain't Mega, but yeah, she a stallion. The way that we dressin' ran out of Italian. New chain bustin', pick the medallion, pull your own troubles out by the gallon. Her name ain't Lotta, but she from the south. Her name ain't Ruby, she got a big mouth. Putting it in, she sticking it out. Putting it in, she sticking it out. She like salsa, one in a hole, just like a golfer. If you ain't leeching, what can you offer? Ain't got it, they just be talking. Ain't got it, they just be talking. They gon' tell you what you wanna hear. Yeah, put you in a nice pair. Best if you don't listen. All this shit from me, I'm making her wet. It's double line, you know we just set.
Let's bring that back. I always like to respect somebody's super chat. I mean, IQS, he said, ladies, I know that you're watching. After watching Andrea and us here, we do. He said, not everyone. He was saying not everyone hates. I'm paraphrasing because he actually put in another statement in the chat. Not everyone hates black women. That's absolutely correct. Everybody that has a passport does not have disdain for our sisters as well as others back home. We know it's not easy dating based off of the video that we just saw. And I'm going to try to get the sister on the show as well, because for those of you who didn't sign up for a channel, she just dropped a video about 5 hours ago, and she said that she's going to start being a digital nomad now. She's going to start doing business online, and she's going to be traveling around the world because she's like, listen, I'm not about to deal with this mess in the States. I'm not mad at her. Shout out to you, IQS. Shout out to you, in Machismo TV. Now let's go back to that intro. I mean, the outro.
Hey, son. Yeah. Yeah. Like it or love it, it's double or nothing. You ain't getting money, then you bugging. Damn fat, you know I'ma hug it. Loads by the truck. Up the budget, cashing it in, damn I'm a bucket. OD, you know I overdoes it. If it ain't moolah, we cannot discuss it. Her name ain't Erica, she finna bust it. Her name ain't Mega, but yeah, she a stallion. The way that we dressin' ran out of Italian. New chain bustin', beat the medallion. Pull your own troubles out by the gallon. Her name ain't Lotta, but she from the south. Her name ain't Ruby, she got a big mouth. Putting it in, she sticking it out. Putting it in, she sticking it out. She like salsa, one in a hole, just like a golfer. If you ain't leeching, what can you offer? Ain't got it, they just be talking. Ain't got it, they just be talking. They gon' tell you what you wanna hear. Yeah, put you in a nice pair. Bet if you don't listen.
All this shit from me, I'm making her wet. It's double line, they know we the set. They know we up next, that's why they upset. Diamonds on me, you know it's baguettes. Ballin' so hot, man, I need me a rap. If you ain't on time, then you getting left. Can't live in the past, ain't got no regrets. Ain't looking for love, just want me. Like it or love it, still gotta respect it. How you in first, but you coming in second. They watching you next, so you gotta protect it. Running it up and we breaking the records. You gave us your last, you should've just kept it. Eyes on me as soon as I step in, the eye on me. You know what I'm reppin', it's eyes. So yeah, you know what we dressin'. Our blessings is coming, they know that we destined. Like it or love it, they know how we coming. You send us the budget, send us the budget. She want a second, my hands are on weed. She tell me don't touch it. What you doing? We bringing them vibes, they know we don't force it. Tell them don't rush us. Don't rush us at all. Hate us or love us, it really don't matter. Ain't holding no grudges.
Like it or love it, it's double or nothing. You ain't getting money, then you bugging. Damn fat, you know I'ma hug it. Loads by the truck, up the budget, cashing it in. Damn I'm a bucket. OD, you know I overdoes it. If it ain't moolah, we cannot discuss it. Her name ain't Erica, she finna bust it.
She want me to touch it, I'm making her cream. Like she a Russian, she for the team. She bring her cousins, I'm bringing my brothers. Now it's the scene and we are for being.
Like it or love it, I had just dub it. Ain't no in between, no in between. She for the streets, feeling so geek. She for the streets, feeling so geek.
Like it or love it, they know how we coming. You send us the